Everybody. Wow, that was awesome the first time around. Welcome. My name is Beth Chappell. I'm the president and CEO of the Detroit Economic Club, and what a pleasure it is to welcome you to this very special day of Techonomy Detroit, hosted by the Detroit Economic Club. If you just take a minute and silence those cell phones, we'd greatly appreciate that. And we are going to get started this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance, so if you kindly stand, and that flag is over there to the right if you can see it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Well, once again, what a pleasure it is to welcome you to Wayne State University. One of the great traditions of the Detroit Economic Club, and we're continuing it today with Techonomy, is that we have the privilege of hosting high school and/or college students at every one of our meetings. And we're able to do that thanks to the generosity of the people who write the checks for them to be here. So I'd like to take just a moment as we're getting started and welcome students from Wayne State University, made possible by Ambassador Yusuf Ghaffari and the folks at Ghaffari Associates. Also, David Breen, thank you, and the folks from PricewaterhouseCoopers for also sponsoring Wayne State students, as well as Matt Swilkowski from Google. We also have Oakland University students here joining us today, sponsored by Lillian Lorenzi, who is the Director of Constituent Communications, as well as Brian Kane, the Director of Integrated Marketing from Oakland University. We have a great relationship with the folks there. Dennis Johnson from Comerica Bank was gracious enough to sponsor students from Focus Hope. I'd like to welcome all of them. Students from ITT Technical Institute will be joining us today, courtesy of Dr. Mark Saffer from Midwest Health Plan, as well as Nancy Tucker from Aetna. And last but not least, we'd like to welcome students from University of Detroit Mercy, again compliments of Matt Swikowski of Google and Andra Rush from Detroit Manufacturing Systems. So I'd just like to take a moment and ask you to welcome our students with your applause. It is such a pleasure to have all of you here, and again, special thanks to the sponsors. And just a special note for the students and the sponsors, when we go on morning break, if you would kindly come to the front of the stage before you enjoy your break so we can get a quick picture, which is another great tradition of the Detroit Economic Club. Well, I would be remiss if I didn't take an opportunity to thank all of the people that made this possible, of course, starting with all of you that are here today. Our host sponsors are Quicken Loans and Detroit Venture Partners, and for those of you that were able to join us last night, we had a lovely, lovely reception at the top of the Madison building overlooking Detroit. It was just absolutely fantastic. So we thank Detroit Venture Partners and Bisdom for making that happen. We've had a terrific relationship with the Detroit Media Partnership, who is our media and marketing sponsor. They have been outstanding. I hope you've seen all the ads in the newspaper and the great editorials that they have supported us with. But probably most importantly, while you're enjoying the day here today, they're right around the corner, our friends at the Detroit Media Partnership, in their recharging station. So on breaks, you're going to want to go hang out with them and see what's going on. We also have partners, McKinsey & Company, our knowledge partner. Thank you so much. The Michigan Economic Development Corporation has been a great supporting partner. Skidmore Studios, I'm telling you, so did you see the really cool artwork on the building when you walked in, as well as all the signage and all of this great stuff up here? They did a fabulous job, and we really want to thank them. They've gone really above and beyond. We also have a great mobile app. I hope you checked it out at registration. So our mobile app partner, who built the great apps that everybody should download today for their smartphones free of charge, is the Detroit Labs. We want to thank them. Herman Miller made it possible for us to be comfy up here on stage and provide furniture. And of course, we'd like to thank the great folks at Wayne State University. Jeff and his team have just been outstanding, and they've worked very, very hard to make sure that every one of us have a terrific experience here today. And on that note, I'd like to welcome to the podium Ned Stabler, who is the Vice President of Economic Development for Wayne State University, who's going to say a few words of welcome. Ned?
Thank you, Beth, and Good morning and welcome to Wayne State University. Obviously, as Beth pointed out, I'm not, and for those of you playing along at home in your programs, I'm not Alan Gilmore, the 11th president of Wayne State University, and the former chief financial officer and vice chairman of the Ford Motor Corporation. I am far less distinguished, far less eloquent, far less accomplished, far less wealthy, you get the point. But on the plus side, I am a lot taller than he is, and that's what David said he was looking for in a welcoming speaker. So they brought me out. Unfortunately, due to a last-minute personal issue, President Gilmore was unable to join us this morning, but he asked me to welcome you in his stead. The title of this event is Competitiveness, Jobs, and the Urban Future in an Age of Technology. It's an impressive title, but it doesn't do justice to the ambition of today's meeting. This is a full agenda of fascinating and important subjects: entrepreneurship, innovation, community revitalization. And this is an assembly of brilliant people, brilliant and successful people, who don't just talk about solutions, who create them. And that's what I hope happens today on this campus. Universities, especially research universities like Wayne State, are places dedicated to ideas, to discovery, to debate and dialogue, and solutions. Techonomy and today's participants are similarly dedicated, but with an urgency that most universities can admire. I'm honored that Wayne State University is hosting this important event. Detroit's resurgence is starting right here in Midtown, all around this campus. And therefore, we think that this makes Wayne State just the right place for Techonomy. Please enjoy your time here at Wayne State. Thank you for coming. I wish you a productive and successful day.